This is number 4. As far as watering goes, I try to put as little bit of water as I possibly can. I try to stretch these things out as far as stretching it between waterings as far as I can. One thing that's helped is I've been spraying Harold's Fleet, which is a wetting agent, and I've been spraying it at 2.37 ounces per thousand, and you spray that once a month, and you deep water after you spray it. You move it into the profile. You don't leave it in the thatch. You want to move it. You can cause some problems leaving that wetting agent, and especially in the weather that we've had in the last couple of weeks. It's been like 95, high humidity. The pressure's on right now. So try to not water these greens unless I have to. Basically have them set to come on at about 4:30 in the morning. I have them water for about 2 minutes, and with the Fleet, it's pretty much eliminated so far hand watering. I usually do that first thing in the mornings. I usually have to touch up my edges, like on this green here, this corner here, that back slope back there would normally have hydrophobic spots, but I have to say that Fleet has pretty much eliminated that problem. And like I said, it's getting us through. I don't like watering, especially when it's hot in the afternoons. I just try my best to, if I put any water, do it first thing in the mornings when it's cool, which is about 4:30. First thing in the morning is our recovery period. It's the coolest point of the day, and that's when I like to do the watering and then stretch it out through the day. One thing I do is I have the perimeter heads set to where if it's getting kind of hot and I want to try to cool them down, and or if there's a slight breeze type situation where it's getting a little windy, I try to take advantage of that and turn the perimeter heads on, and without having to water the green, you kind of get a mist from the wind if it's blowing, to kind of help cool things down. It helps cool down the surrounding areas around the greens. So if you have a little breeze, it kind of helps cool the temperatures down a little bit. That's one thing I do. But as far as one big no-no is I don't want to have to turn the sprinklers on in the middle of the afternoon, especially after, say, even 12 o'clock till 4. I definitely don't want to have any water on these greens in that period because it's just too stressful. So hopefully, I don't let them get to that point. I do try to stretch it out as far as I can with the little watering up until about 4 or 5 days, and then I'll try to put a total of 9 minutes, 3 minutes at a time, because these greens they'll just puddle if you try to put 9 minutes all at one time. So I let it soak in 3 minutes, come back a couple hours, and put another 3 minutes, and then come back a little later after that, put another 3 minutes. I try to do that, or I've been doing that for, I don't know, every 5 or 6 days if we haven't had any rain or anything, just to keep that profile and the Fleet working good for us. And then in between that, it's just basically about 2 minutes, 4:30 in the morning.